I, Anand Jain from Hanumangarh, Rajasthan, welcomes you to your favorite Shridevi Classes YouTube channel, where we inculcate interest and confidence in science and engineering subjects. Today, in our playlist of energy management, we'll understand Energy Conservation Act of Government of India and will understand functioning of Bureau of Energy Efficiency or B for energy conservation. This learning video is also available in Hindi language and the link for same is given in description. So let's start our learning video of Bureau of Energy Efficiency and Energy Conservation Act 2001. The daily load curve or power requirement for different economic activities at different hours of the day is shown by this yellow characteristic. When we apply effective demand side management or energy efficiency program, then the same power demand can be reduced as shown by this red characteristic. Or we can say, when we employ energy efficiency program and use available energy more efficiently, then we can cater economic requirement without installation of new generation or transmission infrastructure. Increased electricity and use efficiency can reduce capital need for power capacity expansion. In Indian economy and power sector, oil imports are already very high and dependence on further imports is bound to affect our economy and energy security. At the same time, the specific energy consumption of Indian economy per unit of GDP is high and our country has a vast potential for energy saving. This scenario warrants a firm thrust on lowering the energy intensity in our economy and that require improvement of energy efficiency at both demand side as well as supply side. In the year 2001, Government of India enacted Energy Conservation Act (EC Act) to promote energy efficiencies in all sector of our economy. This Energy Conservation Act provides the required legal framework, institutional arrangement and a regulatory mechanism at both central as well as state level to initiate and activate the energy efficiency drive in the country. In the Energy Conservation Act EC 2001, Bureau of Energy Efficiency BEE was set up as a statutory body on 1st March 2002 at the central level to facilitate and implementation of Energy Conservation Act. This Bureau of Energy Efficiency has to implement and coordinate all policy program and energy conservation activities throughout the nation. Now the same Energy Conservation Act 2001 also direct states of India Union to establish designated agencies at their state level for the implementation of Energy Conservation Act and for the promotion of energy efficiency in their respective state territory. Now this link of B website gives an information of different state designated agencies which are formed as per EC Act at different state headquarters to implement energy conservation activities as per EC Act and B directions. Bureau of Energy Efficiency B is responsible for implementation of Energy Conservation Act 2001 at central level and there are total 36 state designated agencies in the country which implement Energy Conservation Act in respective state areas. Out of those 36 state designated agencies, 16 are renewable energy development agencies, as in Rajasthan it is Rajasthan Renewable Energy Corporation, 5 are state government power departments, 7 are electrical inspectorates, 6 are distribution companies and 2 at Manipur and Mizoram are standalone state designated agencies. B at center and state designated agency SDA at respective state position will promote energy conservation in all sector of our economy through scientific and technological research, education and training, professional consultancy and advices. B and SDA will identify energy intensity and energy efficiency status of our industry. B and SDA will upgrade the skills and capability of energy professionals through training on energy and environment management programs. Energy Conservation Act was in force from 1st of March year 2002. Also have some amendments, and some significant amendments are made in year 2010 in Energy Conservation Act EC Act, and they are: the central government may issue the energy saving certificates to designated consumers whose energy consumption is less than the prescribed norms and standards in accordance with the procedure that is prescribed, and these certificates are also tradable to other designated consumers who are inefficient in their performance. In the same amendment of year 2010, commercial buildings which are having connected load of 100 kilowatt or contract demand of 120 kVA and above, now it is modified as connected load of 1500 kilowatt or connected demand of 600 kVA or above, are come under the preview of Energy Conservation Building Code, and they have to follow norms and practices prescribed in ECBC under Energy Conservation Act. As specific energy consumption in Indian economy compared to GDP is high, and there exists good scope of energy efficiency improvement, so Ministry of Power through Bureau of Energy Efficiency BEE has initiated number of energy efficiency improvement initiatives, and these initiatives are in the area of household lighting, commercial buildings, standards and labeling of electrical appliances, demand side management in agriculture, municipalities, small and medium enterprises, and large designated industries. And all those efforts of Bureau of Energy Efficiency have resulted in a great achievement, and in last 11 and 12th 5-year plan period, the total saving which results from these efforts is equivalent to 18,000 megawatt of generation capacity. It was found that substantial energy saving is possible by replacing energy inefficient electrical appliances with energy efficient appliances, and for that Bureau of Energy Efficiency has initiated a program Standards and Leveling for electrical equipment and electrical appliances in the year 2006, and this program of standards and leveling will provide the consumers an informed choice about energy saving. And in Indian power sector in India, standard and labeling scheme of Bureau of Energy Efficiency cover following equipment and appliances. They are ducted and non-ducted air conditioners, household refrigerator, direct cool refrigerator, deep freezer and industrial refrigerators, domestic washing machines, distribution transformer used by power distribution companies, induction motors of all type of industries, domestic electric storage type geysers, domestic ceiling fans, agriculture electric pump sets, diesel operated pump sets, laptops, and even diesel generating sets. For any electric equipment or appliances, BEE measure energy efficiency performance as per prescribed standards and provide levels of star up to 6. For example, here for a refrigerator made by LG brand, which is direct cool type and having gross volume 215 liter, a 5-star labeling indicate that its energy consumption for 1 year use of this appliances is around 139 units. For a equipment or appliances, higher the number of star, lesser will be the electricity consumption or better would be its efficiency. In its S&L standard and labeling program, BEE can award stars to performance of electrical equipment or appliances, and from 1 star to maximum 6 star can be displayed on equipment or appliances, and the more the number of stars, the greater is its energy efficiency and lesser would be its electricity consumption. Now this program of standards and labeling under BEE has reduced the energy consumption of electric appliances with improvement of their efficiencies without diminishing the service quality to consumers. Further, with the time, as technology has improved, efficiency norms are enhanced. We have also changed star leveling systems as for direct cool refrigerators. Before 2017, 3-star rated direct cool refrigerator. After 2017 become 1-star appliances, and those who are inefficient are removed from the market and star rating system. That means a 3-star rated direct cool refrigerator of 2018 is equivalent to 5-star rated direct cool refrigerator of 2016. So with time, as efficiency norms are improved, enhanced, substandard equipments are removed from the market, and our energy consumptions for electrical appliances remain in controlled condition. Even though with change of lifestyle, number of such appliances in our economy has increased, but improved efficiency level doesn't result in proportional increase in energy consumption. One very important term in Energy Conservation Act is designated consumers. As per Energy Conservation Act EC Act of 2001, the government has notified some energy intensive industries and other establishments as the designated consumers, and these designated consumer mainly cover all energy intensive industries, Indian Railways, port trust, transport sector, power generating stations, transmission and distribution of electrical energy, and commercial building and establishments. These designated consumer has to get an energy audit, and that energy audit must be conducted by accredited energy auditors, and that accreditation is given by Bureau of Energy Efficiency only. For all those designated consumers, it is mandatory to appoint one energy manager with prescribed qualification to manage energy conservation activities in designated consumers working. These designated consumer would have to comply with norms and standard of energy consumption as prescribed by central government in Energy Conservation Act. For designated consumers, certification of energy managers and accreditation of energy audit firms is also standardized. A cadre of professionally qualified energy manager and auditors with expertise in energy policy analysis, project management, financing and implementation of energy efficiency project would be developed through certification and accreditation program of Bureau of Energy Efficiency. B has designed training modules, study material, and also conduct national level examination for certification of energy managers and energy auditors. Another important term of Energy Conservation Act is ECBC, or Energy Conservation Building Codes. Now, the Energy Conservation Building Code ECB sets minimum energy performance standard for new commercial buildings which are having nowadays connected load of 500 kilowatt or contract demand of 600 kVA or above. This ECBC 2007 prescribe efficient use of energy and its conservation. As per Energy Conservation Act, the state governments have a flexibility to modify national ECBC norms to suit their local and regional needs. Under ECBC, annual energy audit of all specified designated commercial building is also prescribed, and in ECBC for energy saving potential following building systems are included, and they are building envelope, heating, ventilation and air conditioning services in commercial building, lighting of commercial building, service water heating, electrical power and distribution in commercial building. Under Energy Conservation Building Code, energy audit of all specific designated commercial building consumers is also prescribed. B has made standards for construction practices, use of advanced insulating material in the construction of new commercial buildings to improve energy efficiencies in their operation. Bureau of Energy Efficiency measure performance of energy efficiency in any commercial building in terms of energy usage in building over its area expressed in kilowatt hour per square meter per year. Energy Conservation Building Code ECB also suggests design strategies for building envelope orientation with respect to solar movement, control of heat gain and heat loss, to reduce cooling and heating loads, use of appropriate insulation for walls, roof, and even windows. Nowadays, a process is ongoing to harmonize energy conservation building code with national building code so that energy conservation can be applied to all buildings of our nation. B has started demand side management in the area of agriculture, urban local bodies, small and medium enterprises, and large designated industries, where consumers are motivated and incentives are provided to improve energy efficiencies. And one such demand side management is agriculture demand side management. The objectives of agriculture demand side management are as establishment of a regulatory framework for promotion of star rated energy efficient pump sets for agriculture irrigations. B will provide awareness and do capacity building of stakeholder and pump technicians that create awareness among farmers for energy efficient pump sets. And for that awareness campaign, B has used both print media as well as electronic media. B has prepared detailed project reports for agriculture demand side management program for several state designated agencies. As per Energy Conservation Act, use of B star labeled energy efficient pump sets for new connection in agriculture field is mandatory, and several old pump sets which are inefficient are replaced by energy efficient star labeled pump sets to save energy and to reduce power demand in agriculture sector. In 11th and 12th plan, subsidies are provided by Government of India for bridging the gap of costly energy efficient pump sets and cheaper inefficient conventional electric pump sets. For few demonstration projects, inefficient agriculture pump sets are replaced by Bureau of Energy Efficiency 5-star labeled energy efficient pump sets, and in those pump sets smart electronic controls is also provided so that farmer can control automatically from remote position irrigation condition of his field, and all that is provided at zero cost for farmers, and that has created awareness and motivation for energy efficient pump sets in agriculture sector. Another demand side management is for municipal urban local bodies. B has initiated national wide municipal demand side management during 11th plan, and it is in continuation in 12th plan for energy efficiencies in all sector of local urban bodies working. They are drinking water systems, sewage water pumping systems, street lighting and electrification of public building of urban local bodies and municipalities. Under municipal demand side management, capacity building workshop under Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, that is AMRUT project, has been conducted, and that has promoted use of energy efficient pump sets for both drinking water systems and sewage system. And the same AMRUT project also promoted LED street lightings in more than 200 urban local bodies. Bankable detailed project reports were prepared, and in those detailed project reports, investment grade energy audit is undertaken, and these projects are executed, and enormous amount of energy is saved by street lighting through LED systems. In B portal at municipal demand side management section, all these DPR and other knowledge material developed under AMRUT project is given. In addition to that, B can provide technical support to any urban local body for promoting technical expertise for energy efficiency program. It was found that distribution system of Indian power system is very inefficient and need capacity building support. So B has initiated capacity building program for DISCOMs, and they have launched this program, and during its first phase in financial year 2012 to 17, 34 DISCOMs, and in second phase between 2017 to 2020, 28 additional DISCOMs have participated as beneficiaries in capacity building of DISCOM program. The objective of this program is capacity buildings in DISCOMs for carrying out load management program, energy conservation program, power factor improvement, line augmentation. At the same time, development of demand side management action plan and implementation of demand side management activities in their respective areas. And this capacity building of DISCOM is carried out with the association of state designated agencies of Energy Conservation Act, and this program of capacity building of DISCOM has reduced peak electricity demand by a good amount, and by that demand side management program we could reduce number of blackouts and also increased the reliability of power distribution system. To increase energy efficiency by technology and operational practices in small and medium enterprises, B has initiated energy efficiency program in SMEs sector, and B has selected 25 SMEs clustered during 11th plan, and in those clusters walk-through energy audits and detailed energy audit of industries are conducted, and by those energy audits specific energy consumptions are monitored and technology gap are assessed for energy efficiency program. Manual and detailed project report on energy efficiency technologies are prepared, and some technology demonstration project in selected small and medium enterprise sectors will be implemented to facilitate the large scale replication of those energy efficiency programs, and for that required technical and managerial training is also provided through workshops and seminar by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. The most challenging and rewarding energy efficiency improvement program of B is PAT, Perform, Achieve and Trade. In PAT, industrial units of 8 selected sectors: aluminium, cement, chloroalkali, fertilizer, iron and steel, paper and pulp, thermal power plants and textile have been mandated to reduce their specific energy consumption as per national standard. That is, they have to control their energy use per unit of production, and after auditing, the better performing industries are given energy saving certificates, and these energy saving certificates could be traded to poor performing industries so that they can compliance the energy efficiency requirement of Energy Conservation Act. So better energy efficient units are given incentives indirectly, and poor performers are penalized by this PAT, Perform, Achieved and Trade scheme of energy saving certificates. For all designated consumers, PAT, Perform, Achieve, Trade scheme is completed its first cycle, and in that first cycle, all designated consumer who have achieved excess energy saving targets and perform above specified norms were issued energy saving certificates ESCs, and designated consumer who hadn't achieved energy saving targets are entitled to purchase those energy saving certificates for compliance of Energy Conservation Act from those efficient designated consumers having energy saving certificates, and in case inefficient designated consumer doesn't compliance through energy saving certificates, penalties were imposed as per Energy Conservation Act of 2001 as under. There is a fixed penalty maximum up to rupee 10 lakhs, or otherwise the penalty will correspond to monetary value of shortfall in energy efficiency norms and standard targeted. Energy saving certificates are numbered corresponds to metric ton of oil equivalent of energy saved by energy conservation programs, and penalty is calculated as rupee 10,968 multiplied by number of energy saving certificates required for compliance of PAT to avoid penalty. For PAT, Perform, Achieve and Trade scheme of energy conservation, Bureau of Energy Efficiency BEE has prepared sector-specific annual energy return form and streamlined the monitoring and verification process. For that, a cadre of professionally qualified energy managers and auditors who have expertise in policy analysis, project management, financing, and implementation of energy efficiency project is being developed through a certification and training process by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Bureau of Energy Efficiency has been designing training modules and regularly conducting national level examination for certification of energy managers and energy auditors. PET cycle 3rd and PET cycle 4 has achieved an overall energy consumption reduction of 1.8 million ton of oil equivalent from 160 designated consumers from 8 sectors, that are thermal power plant, cement industry, aluminium industry, pulp and paper industry, iron and steel industries, textile, petrochemical, and a new addition, commercial building, hotels. After COVID pandemic, PET cycle 6 has commenced with effect from 1st April 2020, and 135 designated consumers from 6 sectors: cement, commercial building, iron, steel, petroleum refinery, pulp and paper, and textile were notified, and total energy saving equivalent to 1.276 million ton of oil equivalent is achieved by implementation of various energy efficiency measures by this PET scheme. For energy efficiencies improvement in domestic and commercial sector, B has initiated market transformation for energy efficiency scheme, MTEE scheme, and one MTEE scheme is Bachat Lamp Yojana, and this program is designed to accelerate market transformation for efficient and super efficient lighting by providing financial stimulus. Under Bachat Lamp Yojana, first the incandescent bulb has been replaced by compact fluorescent lamps, and now B is promoting super efficient LED lights, and this scheme has achieved significant energy saving in lighting sector. Another ambitious project for market transformation of energy efficiencies is Super Efficient Equipment Program, SEEP program. This Super Efficient Equipment Program is a program designed to bring accelerated market transformation for super efficient electric appliances, and it also provide required financial and other technical stimulus. And the first item for this SEEP project is domestic ceiling fan, and in 12th plan B has proposed super efficient equipment program for ceiling fan of rating 35 watt against the current conventional average 70 watt ceiling fan by technological upgradation through an incentive mechanism. Now, main technical specification of new super efficient ceiling fan, brushless DC fan, has been finalized. Assessment of testing capacity and development of testing protocol has also been completed, and now a time-bound incentive will be given to manufacturer of super efficient fans so that they can sell super efficient ceiling fan of 35 watt rating at discounted prices and achieve energy efficiencies and energy saving. We also undertake some promotional and motivational activities for energy efficiency, and Ministry of Power, Government of India gives national recognition through awards to energy efficient industries and establishment that have been taken special efforts to reduce energy consumption while maintaining their production quality and quantity. These energy efficiency awards are given every year on 14th December, and this 14th December is declared as National Energy Conservation Day in India. Similarly, under School Awareness Program, B has initiated and signed MOU with NCERT and state education boards, and in all curricula books from 6th to 10th standard, the chapter on energy efficiency is included. B also undertake awareness activities like conduct of debates, essay competition, poster competition, and quizzes for students of high schools, industrial training institutes, diploma and engineering colleges to generate awareness for energy efficiency among students. We hope this long but informative video has explained several activities of Bureau of Energy Efficiency, and now you can understand what is Energy Conservation Act 2001 and how it is implemented by Bureau of Energy Efficiency and state designated agencies in our nation. Our other learning video of the same playlist are equally useful, and even other playlists on electrical machines, machine design, circuit theory, power electronics, power system are also very useful. You can use them in your studies and share them with your friends. For study notes and other support, you can join our membership. Happy learning. Have a nice time. Thank you very much.